What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we are going to do a reaction to Nostalgia Critic's videos. And this was requested by one of my followers on Twitter, so you're welcome for this. I hope you enjoy this reaction video. This is Nostalgia Critic reviews The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I have not heard of this movie. I have never heard of this movie. And I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into, so if you want to check out this video for yourself, I'll leave a link to the description down below, and you guys can go check it out. If you got any videos y'all want me to react to, leave a comment down below, or go to my Patreon to give me a comment. Go show some support on my Patreon, and if you got commissions, I have Deviantart pages, and I can draw some artwork for Twitter, Facebook, and Deviantart. Other than that, I'm not sure what I'm getting myself to, so make sure to check this video first before check out my review first. I try to get my best to do 3 videos. I'm somewhat recovered from my cold, and yeah, I'm glad I'm restored from here. Speaking of which, let's get on to reaction, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, go. As extraordinary as it is.
Sham. I know you're bummed I took the Highlander 2 role.
Mr. Connery, you're one of
What?
the biggest stars in the world. You can make a few mistakes every once in a while. Your friend Michael Crichton already sent me a bounce back script. It's called Jurassic Park. You're the guy who owns
What did he say? He said Jurassic Park, Keru. Oh, I see. Oh, that was Keru, by the way.
If you're not willing to take a slightly smaller role, you may want to consider retiring.
Never heard of a movie. My cousin doesn't see movies. He's Royal Guard.
I think that would be.
Sometimes my friends will pop up out of nowhere, so be on the lookout for that.
Good boy, and I don't like you, but you're a dumbass. Sham.
Oh, wow.
That might not have been the best choice.
Well, you know when
You think?
I have a role that's foolproof enough. The Avengers.
Yeah, that's perfect. I hear Marvel has some major plans for movies.
Not that comic book crap. The 60s TV show no kid knows about.
Oh, I remember that.
Here called The Matrix.
I didn't see that movie. I saw it, but I didn't actually see it fully. It was boring.
That's what I named my leotard and Jardals.
Must you always reference that?
Yes. Pass on that Matrix crap.
Yes.
Sign me up for the event. Sham.
It didn't go so well.
Sham.
Yes,
Avengers didn't work out.
I kind of figured.
Pretty much.
It's a surefire hit.
It was misleading.
It's called The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Okay, look, Sean, I'll level with you. I have a script here for Lord of the Rings, one of the most famous books ever written. They're filming 3 movies all at the same time, something never done before in cinema, and they're offering you the role of Gandalf. You have to be an idiot, nay, absolutely insane to turn down a surefire blockbuster series like this.
Sign me up for the League of Extraordinary. I think I should retire.
I think you're an idiot.
Pretty much. I mean, Keru agrees.
Same haircut all these years.
How do you know that? That's what I want to know. Yeah. How do you know about his haircut? Yeah, that's mind-boggling. These humans are weird. Yeah, it is true. But we love them anyway. We love the humans anyway. Alright, I'm about to go. See ya, Keru. That was Keru, guys, my cousin. You saw him again.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to.
Nice to meet you,
Some people
Nostalgia
have
Critic.
a winning streak.
Again.
Others have a naked streak. Sean Connery has After years of being one of the most charismatic and attractive
You had to say it
actors
like
of all
that?
time,
Come on.
something finally started to crumble when he turned down several blockbuster hits and instead chose awkward avenues of awfulty. But the one so famously bad that he left acting shortly after is an angry abomination of assness, I like 8 words today, called The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Let's see what this is all about.
Based on the comic by Alan Moore, the guy who did Watchmen, directed by Stephen Norrington, the guy who directed Blade, and starring the guy who inspired the greatest Celebrity Jeopardy episodes ever made, how
Jimmy
can this
just
not be friggin' amazing? Well,
Did Jimmy just pop up?
Folks have been regretting this extraordinary dumbhood for 15 years. Has it
That was my
warranted
little
all the
brother.
hate it deserves? Well, Connery decided he had one more film in him
Oh, well.
after this.
Quick
it
high, I
can't be
guess.
That bad, can it? Let's find out for ourselves. This is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
All right.
I guess that Disney merger didn't go as well as expected.
I guess so.
Cleopatra, but not the mouse. An opening crawl
Yeah,
says,
the mouse always
what every
wins.
opening crawl says. No, really, you can replace
The
them all
mouse
with
always
things
wins.
Suck. Some asshole
You
might
got
be
that
bad,
right.
Things suck. It's easier than following the Phantom Menace text.
Jim, go back home.
Yeah, I'm not
What?
really paying attention to the starring credits when a goddamn tank is on screen. This is especially frustrating because it distracts from the police's brilliant tactical strategy.
What is that?
Well, if it's Thorne's gonna try it again. But I don't think you're asking polite enough. As a tank, it has to stop after you say halt a third time.
He does
You're
it
gonna say
again.
halt a third time, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you deserve this Wile E. Coyote death. Thank God newspapers were written like tweets back then, as Germany says "Nein us," and the culprits are rounding up every textbook mad scientist to say every textbook mad scientist cliche.
What kind of...
I want the world.
You know, can't one of these supervillains ever answer with kawaii? It's pleasant, the weather's nice. It's really all you need. I would identify more with the villain.
I wanna
if he said
check that
he just
out.
wanted kawaii.
I wish I can go there.
Well, I can see why they focused mostly on his eye, as the rest of him looks like a basement cosplayer who couldn't fit into his costume, so he grabbed whatever leftover scraps didn't have Cheeto dust all over him. Yeah, this is my dirty Destro mask, my dirty Spartan armor, and my dirty Cruella de Vil coat. I am Leonidas Cruella de Destro! Fear me!
That is a weird
Now,
design
after
choice.
Europe
What was
fighting
his
to go to
fashion
war,
sense?
We logically cut to Kenya. As in, can you tell me why the hell I'm supposed to give a shit? Ryan Gosling Affleck here is looking for a man named
This was
Alan
requested to
Quatermain.
you.
And tell me if for a brain-dead second you would actually believe this is him.
Do I have the pleasure of addressing Alan Quatermain?
Yes, you do, sir. Indeed you do.
Yes, that's it. And you want to know what I'm not into? Lying. I'm totally not into that. If only we could figure out who the real Quatermain was. It could be anyone, even that Sean Connery-shaped man to the right.
The Empire needs you.
Pretty much.
Need the Empire. I'm Quatermain.
Oh, movie. Got us.
Nigel is useful for keeping the story seekers at bay.
By the way, guys, these
Is he?
pop-ups,
You
you
look
might...
pretty bad at it. This representative of the British government says he needs him because war is on the horizon.
Countries set at each other's throats, baying for blood. It's a powder keg. War.
With whom, exactly?
I like his voice.
And by world, I mean...
Of course you do,
mostly
Keru.
Europe, which is pretty much the world to us.
Stories of your exploits have thrilled English boys for decades.
Too bad he made bad choices.
Directions I could take.
Yeah, that is true. For movies, apparently.
These assassins here shoot the wrong Quatermain.
Oh, wow.
Christ, you could say a 5-year-old girl is Quatermain and they fall for it. They have themselves a shootout.
Seriously?
A pretty skilled knifeman and a lot of Sean Connery to hit. That was pretty embarrassing. Nothing like a wino impaling on a rhino.
Well, that happened.
Yourself, you son of a bitch.
Rule Britannia.
Oh, nice.
One assassin left.
What, do I smell bad?
Fearing the war will come to Africa,
I guess
Connery
so.
agrees to help and is flown to London to meet up with the man in charge, M. No, that's not a James Bond joke. That's really what he's called.
Really?
Superiors call me M.
That is a
You would
terrible
give a
name.
look that's like,
Oh, dumb.
Yeah, it is.
I get it.
oh, you think that's bad? Listen to the joke that precedes it.
You made good time getting here.
Not as good as Phileas Fogg.
And you think that's bad? They have to spell it out to you, the dumbass audience, where it's from.
Around the world in 80 days.
Even that laugh, it seems to say,
We're making this kind of movie, huh? I should have mailed the script to the Marx Brothers.
Connery can
should've.
barely even take the title being told to his face.
Newest generation of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
League of what?
No, seriously, when do we start filming the real movie?
They've discovered these attacks are all the work of one man, who calls himself the Phantom.
Very operatic.
God! He's introduced
Wow.
to the League, first with Captain Nemo.
Alan Quatermain, Captain
Captain Nemo. Really?
Rumor has it that you're a pirate.
And white, according to most movie versions.
He's also greeted by the Invisible Man and Mina Harker, and seeing how M is played by Richard
Oh, the
Roxburgh, who plays
Invisible
the villain
Man?
in goddamn
Seriously?
everything, I'm just gonna guess and say the M stands for Moriarty.
Would you prefer Moriarty?
Don't even get ahead. You know they're lame enough to do it.
What in God's name is that?
I call it an automobile.
Okay, this isn't Dora the Explorer. You can say new words at a regular pace.
Automobile.
Or car.
Speaking of Dora the Explorer, they're making a live-action movie of that. Looks like Tomb Raider.
Hey, look, the makers of this comic.
I can't believe Nickelodeon's making that.
In fact, wait. Alan
I can't
Moore
believe it
isn't
either.
playing the villain?
Go home,
That's the
Keru.
biggest twist
Fine,
so
I'm
far.
going.
What dumbass book are you
I love
from?
my cousin, but he pops up out of nowhere
Let's get to the
sometimes.
question.
This is the first time he pops up in this video. Do you want to see more of my cousin?
Good scripts for
Or do you want him to do
Maybe
reactions?
shows a lot.
So we go from one big
All right.
building where we're sitting around talking to another big building where we're sitting around talking. Squee!
We all of us have traded in this endeavor. A hunter, scientist.
Oh man, that was funny. Keru and Jimmy
look,
enjoys
we
that
can
as
see the
well.
drink go down his throat. Shouldn't we see all the food and drink he's ever had then? Like, over the days or weeks, whatever? In fact, shouldn't we technically be seeing it turn into... Why are you making me think this movie?
I don't know.
But Ivan the Blast shows up to try and take out our heroes.
And then there's this guy.
Special one-time invitation. Join me.
You know the mask is supposed to cover the ugly part, right?
Yeah.
Connery gets a wink from someone who's on his side, though, and another shootout commences.
Ladder!
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 Ladder! Henry, did you survive that ladder?
I will never be the same after that ladder!
Oh my god, this guy has a sword!
And all we have are machine guns!
And that's nothing compared to this guy's cane!
You know the stormtroopers defeated by the Ewoks are probably looking at these guys saying,
You know what? We did good.
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm White Prince. Oh, that is so something White Prince would say. Mina reveals her power too, as apparently she's a vampire. Dracula! I don't know, everything else is spelled out.
This is very random.
And you are? Special Agent Sawyer.
Oh cool, did you trick some kids to painting out the bullet holes from Dorian's suit? Where the hell those go?
You're in.
They travel to Paris to get one last recruit, Dr. Jekyll ripping off Van Helsing. Or did Van Helsing rip off this?
You serious?
They're both shitty movies, we all lose. I'll give
Pretty
you
much,
that the effects
sadly.
in them are legitimately pretty good.
I see why you
I also
requested me
like
to
that
react to
Nemo's
this.
Sword of the Ocean actually
This is
looks
over the
like a
top.
sword of the
It's
ocean.
unnecessary.
Cloud sword, but still a sword. But most of the movie is just people
I'll take
standing
Cloud's
around
bust this
yapping.
sword any
It
day.
would be too bad, except they're not even talking like they're interested in what they're saying. These are the most famous characters in fiction. Each one of them has a book centered around them.
And they
Yet
all
talk
disappoint
in the
me.
dullest of roars and the most
Pretty much.
monotones.
I was surprised you ultimately joined the League.
My friends decided to join. I'm surprised Anna didn't show up.
And enough explosives.
I mean to undo the flaws in my character.
Your past haunts you.
There she was. She just ran by.
Page Master developed these characters better. There's supposed to be a love
Page?
triangle between Mina and
I've never seen Page
actually
Master.
everybody, but no one has any chemistry, even as friends.
He's gonna sink the whole city.
Yes, and spark off his world war.
And the biggest insult is, as a comic book movie, think about what you can do with this idea. Maybe the vampire takes Jekyll's potion. Maybe Tom Sawyer can turn invisible. Maybe Nemo and Quartermain can invent some new kick-ass weapons. Combine these characters, work off of what they know, come up with some really interesting ideas. But nope, none of that is taken advantage of. They just all sit around and talk at a very low tone like they need a goddamn nap. They're supposed to have the
That's
chemistry of the
very
X-Men, but they have the
disappointing.
dosing effect of
Indeed.
NyQuil.
So you attacked the conference by sea.
Thank you for your contributions so far.
Is that it? Seriously?
Something! Imagine some of the greatest comic book characters of all time got
Oh,
together.
man.
And this is all they did.
Yeah, that would be boring.
Is it a good book?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Is that the only Spider-Man costume you have?
What are you writing?
Because everyone knows that the Amazing Spider-Man didn't do so well.
Life?
They know. They know, Keru. They know. Just saying.
should we, like, talk about our passions or our dreams?
Why?
Wonder Woman, Blade, and Spider-Man.
Either of you seen League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Yeah, that sucked.
You're basically portraying them in a hilarious way. That's something funny.
Let's go! X, shoot now! Want a charge shot?
The League makes it to Venice to apparently stop a bomb that the Phantom is going to set off. No one will ever see us. It's not like this thing can go into water or anything. God, this is stupid! By the way, have I gone colorblind, or is there not one spectrum of color in this?
Yeah.
Even the goddamn fireworks have no color, and that's their only purpose, to go boom and have color. Maybe
That is
the Phantom
disappointing.
is a genetic fusion of the villains from Rainbow Bright. You know that makes too much sense.
My friends are full of color. I'm mostly me with white fur. Me with white fur. Anna's red. Jimmy's favorite color is yellow, and Keru's color is blue.
God, even when explosions
We're all
go off,
one big happy family.
It should be the friggin' League of Extraordinary
Bye, guys.
Conversations. Except the conversations are boring too. We do finally get some planned action though, as the new device called
Automobile.
Remember, a device
That
so
name
new
is hilarious.
they say it like this.
Automobile.
Driven perfectly by Sawyer, who, despite never seeing one or being in one before, can pull a Fast and Furious trailer pretty quick out of his ass.
I wonder if that's a prototype for a Batmobile.
No, I swear, this is the first time I've ever driven this automobile.
They're doing pretty good.
He'll be fine.
You sure about that?
Fine. Jesus Christ, he really is fine? Give him a screen. At least I was half joking. They stop the rest of the bombs as Connery hunts the Phantom down to a cemetery of his failed movie choices. Look, there's Medicine Man.
You see
Wait, what?
as the brave John Bull, but you're weak.
You know, it's pretty funny him calling Connery weak when he's skipping away in fear like the naked guy from Life of Brian. You don't look like the image of strength here, buddy. You look like a missing hobbit dwarf. Boring, son of Snoring.
Yeah.
But it turns out the Phantom is the Phantom. That's right, it was M wearing a mask under a mask.
Are you serious?
You know, for a criminal mastermind, you really didn't need to do a lot of this.
Pretty much.
A nice place to hang out. There is literally no point in you going to all these places except to make monologues about wanting the world. In fact,
What was the point of all that?
Plan again?
That's what I want to know.
Scratched audio recording,
Me too.
even a scratched film reference, despite it not being recorded on film, should explain.
And I've been true to the goals set to me. War will come, sooner or later. As inevitable as summer into autumn. It is over. For you.
I think between this guy's Clinton
That's gotta be
eyebrows
the
and his Peter
dumbest
Dinklage bonking William Shatner
excuse for a supervillain I have ever heard in my life. You know, Keru, I see why you enjoy doing these reaction videos. This is a lot of fun. Yeah, you should try it.
But I fooled you for a second, didn't I?
I'll go back.
It appears he started
See you
this
guys
war
later.
because he saw war is inevitable anyway. Hey, here's an idea. Instead of speeding it up, why don't you goddamn stop it, you friggin' mastermind? Nevertheless, he wants to be the most powerful force when that war comes. So he steals samples from all the League. Jekyll's potion, Invisible Man's skin, Mina's blood, Connery's accent. He's got them all. It's a little hard to pay attention,
Really?
though, as through all of this, Hyde is making faces in the mirror. Oddly enough, both figuratively and literally.
What fool reveals his stratagem before the game is over? While I've rambled on.
I honestly don't see how
I can't take that
faces to the
serious.
side enhances anything. Especially after 20 minutes of it. Will you knock that off? You've been doing that the entire review! Just doesn't see the necessity of it. I don't!
That just happened.
It turns out Em and Dorian left a bomb on the sub as well, leading to the most witty of parting lines.
Bon voyage.
I got that from a Captain Crunch box. The bomb goes
That
off as we
was
see
very,
why it was
very
such a dumb
cheesy.
idea to
Pretty
bring all
much.
these characters together because
Hi, Jim.
well, they can
Hi,
work
Big
together
Ralph.
to become even stronger. Yeah, why the hell didn't he just visit them individually to get the samples? They'd be less powerful without all the supernatural backup. Not that their acting gets any stronger when they're together.
Ouch!
Congratulations, you win the Red Brown Awkward Scream Award! They obviously stop the ship from sinking and bring it up to the surface to figure out their next move.
My fans are very
Voyage,
active
I
today.
just got it. Ha ha ha.
Mhm.
We're getting a signal. Morse code.
Really?
Only an extraordinary gentleman would figure that out.
Morse code. I'll even translate what it says. Dot 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 dot. All ahead. Pull.
They're told where M is going and follow him in the submarine to his secret hideout. Invisible Man sneaks into his hideout to report back what he finds. Of course, being completely naked and somehow surviving the goddamn freezing cold. Ew, I saw snow on his dinghy. He says in the hideout there's a ton
I don't know
of
what
tanks,
was that
innocuous
necessary
subs,
for.
and metal supersuits being made to take over the world. Well, at the very least, we're promised a kick-ass climax of none of those tanks, none of those subs, and only one of those friggin' suits being used. I'll bite your legs off! But it's okay, because we get
That
this
is
weird
very
shaving
disappointing.
edit in the middle of the action. Of course, that's how we got rid of his mustache. It's all falling into place. Thank God they focused on that! I'll give credit that there are two cool things in this climax.
How
One is
so?
this line.
We have trouble. I call it sport.
That's just awesome. And the other is this guy. As far as I know, he was never introduced before, but look at him. He's the only guy having fun in this entire movie. It only gets better when he takes Hyde's potion and covers himself with it. This movie is doing everything right with this character. This is the exact weird-ass guy I want to take this potion in the exact weird-ass way I want him to take that potion, leading to holy shit, look at this!
What in the world?
Why weren't we getting this movie the whole time? Fear not, though, boring-ass conversations are on the way.
That is awesome!
Or would you prefer Professor James Moriarty?
For a moment,
Surprise that actually surprises. Like,
I was about to say he's about to say James Bond.
But I guess this will do. Actually, no, it won't. But the movie's made. And escape.
I was about to say James Bond, but he made it for me. Made that joke for me.
Clearly doesn't kill her, like that's nowhere near her heart. But she surprises us by pointing out that was nowhere near her heart.
This time you missed.
Oh, that's right. It's a man's
Okay.
heart in his stomach. If you were a guy, you'd totally be dead. She shows him a picture, killing him off, while supposedly the Invisible Man comes to help Sawyer.
It's okay, Skinner.
What makes you think I'm Skinner?
What makes you think it was smart to tell him that? Dumbass, you could have had him dead in a second. Now he's just weirded out that there's two invisible schlongs in the open during this climax.
Great.
Connery meets up with M and tries to finish him off.
Oh no, he has an S word. There'll be others like me, Quartermain. You can't kill the future.
Oh Lord, will the villain make it? Why are Mickey as concerned about him?
I'm sorry.
Reveals, though,
It's
that
just
he has
I
Connery's
can't.
son,
It's just
Sawyer.
hilarious.
Yep, his son. They borrowed from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom book of weak-ass twists, and M gets the jump on him. Oh,
You're not
I didn't know
Batman.
Batman counted as a fictional character you could have in this world. Lord knows
I
I
was gonna
actually
say, you're not
welcome
Batman,
between
dude.
Mr. Freeze just to see someone smile. Sawyer finishes M off, but apparently can't save his out-of-nowhere father relationship in time.
May this new century be your son.
Oh.
Wow. Even the main character's death seemed dull as shit. He
Ouch.
doesn't look like he died. He looks like he was shown a clip of him singing from Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
She is my dear, my darling one, my smiling and big island.
So they bury him back in Kenya.
Wow.
I'm sure Dr. Frankenstein will drop by to whip him into shape.
I have long hidden away from the world. Now I wish to see it
Now,
anew.
I'm hoping for Dr. Frankenstein to show up.
You're welcome to join me.
Even the funeral in this is like, yeah, okay, cool. I miss him, I guess. But fear not, as apparently Kenyan shamans have cured death. Turns out the secret was dancing. Dancing cures death.
Okay.
Like and share? Yeah, the downside is he's reincarnated as a CG dragon and still can't sing.
I seen that movie.
And that was the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I'm sure it tried its best.
Your best. Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
It's visually colorless. The effects are hit and miss. It's just an all-around boring movie.
Oh, that was disrespectful from Sean Connery about losers never always try their best. That was disrespectful.
Greatest stories ever written, but having them all together doesn't seem to make any.
And it was an exception for this movie.
That's gotta be some bad writing if you can't make them leap off the screen as they originally leaped off the page. And if anyone is foolish enough to do a sequel in the future, it had better look something like this. Now that'd be a final film for Connery to go out on. I'm a nostalgia critic, I remember, so you don't have to.
Do I have? Okay. Sure. Why not? Alright, we'll end it when they make the final cutscene. Like I said, Anna is here, so say hi to Anna, everyone. She doesn't say much, but she's happy to see you guys. Okay, that was our final word. Well, that was League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That was interesting. Hilariously interesting, in a bit. So thank you for the request for this. And I'm sorry, my friends joined up. My friends joined up. They wanted to know what I was doing, so yeah. But hey, they decided to jump in. They'll jump in the picture to see what I'm doing. Who knows? If you want to see more of them, leave a comment down below. If you want to see more of my friends popping up out of nowhere, I might have them pop up out of nowhere just for fun's sakes. Show more about my characters, not just me. So there's not just me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hope my friends didn't annoy you that much. What are your thoughts on this? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy this movie? Did you enjoy this movie? Because it was really out of nowhere and random and hilarious in a way. So make sure to support Nostalgia Critic. Support his channel. Support my channel. Make sure if y'all got any requests y'all want me to react to. Take care. Have a great day. Be safe. From my little brother Jimmy, my cousin Keru, and Anna. Stay frosty, everybody. You guys are awesome.